Up in the sky. Is that a bird? Or a plane? Or is that a UFO? Today, the Director of National Intelligence updated Congress on a string of unidentified aerial phenomena. LA City Council President Nuri Martinez stepped down as president today after audio of racist remarks were leaked. Good evening, I'm Jeffrey Lee. The LA County Public Health Department says getting the new fall COVID-19 booster protects against recent strains of COVID. It recommends those who are eligible get vaccinated if it has been at least 2 months since their last COVID vaccine. South Korean officials are facing scrutiny over their decision to have only 137 officers manage a crowd of 100,000 people, leading to one of Korea's deadliest tragedies. Experts claim the Halloween gathering was poorly prepared. The Hollywood sign is getting a makeover just in time for its 100th anniversary. Painters will need 400 gallons, and it will take them 8 weeks to finish. The new owner of Twitter, Elon Musk, shared a link on the app in response to the Pelosi news break. The link led to an article from a source known to publish false news. The effort to unionize a North Hollywood strip club hit a snag today. Strippers at the Star Garden Topless Dive Bar voted to unionize, but their management is prolonging the process by disputing if those who voted actually work for them at all. Global pop star Rihanna is about to make football crowds go wild. The NFL has confirmed she will be headlining the halftime show for Super Bowl 57. Nearly 1.5 million residents in Puerto Rico remain without power after Fiona caused catastrophic flooding. We have breaking news. The LA Unified School District Superintendent, Alberto Carvalho, now says there is no evidence of critical student or employee information exposed after hackers got into the school system. Members of USC's Persian Student Organization and UCLA's Iranian student group say they stand with Iranian women and will not stand by while the Iranian police continue to attack women over what they're wearing. University of Virginia students and community members gathered at a local church tonight for a vigil after a deadly shooting on campus. Classes were canceled today and will be canceled again tomorrow. So joining us live tonight is special guest Sydney Kamlager. She is the Congress member-elect for California's 37th District, succeeding Representative Karen Bass, and formerly served as a state senator. Ms. Kamlager, thank you for joining us. Yes, so we have USC's Student Symphony Orchestra, which is a student-run group comprised of over 130 non-music and music majors. And we got to take a look into their rehearsal as they prepare for their fall concert, which happens on Sunday. The LA County Department of Public Health has issued a health alert following the recent fentanyl-related overdoses of 4 teenagers. One of those students died at Bernstein High School in Hollywood last Tuesday. We spoke to the founder of Team Awareness Combating Overdose, an LA-based drug overdose prevention organization, and a professor and clinical pharmacist in the USC School of Pharmacy.
We have reached out to Bernstein High School with the goal of providing overdose prevention education. We're certainly looking forward to hopefully being able to train the Bernstein High School community in overdose response. We're not here to enable drug use or discourage drug use. Our goal is that everybody wakes up in the morning.
2 milligrams of fentanyl. That's the same as about 2 grains of table salt. 2 milligrams is enough to be lethal to kill the user. Naloxone, or Narcan as commonly known, is an antagonist. It's a chemical or molecule that binds at the same site, the opiate receptor, as fentanyl, but it binds at a higher affinity, which means it can outcompete and race fentanyl or beat fentanyl to the binding site. As long as now Narcan is given and naltrexone is given and it's binding to that site, the fentanyl is no longer able to bind to the opiate site, so it's just circulating in the plasma of the bloodstream, but having no effect on its own. In California, any individual can go to any pharmacy and get a prescription of Narcan, normally as a nasal spray, for free without a prescription.
Narcan is available at all USC pharmacies. Naloxone SC provides free training to administer the drug. DPS officers are also trained and carry it with them at all times. Hilliard offers 3 main recommendations for overdose prevention. Test any drugs that did not come from your pharmacy, never use drugs alone, and carry Narcan. Today marks the 3rd week of the UC strike, the largest strike of academic workers in U.S. history. Concerns are rising that the strike could cause lasting effects on the quality of education.
Shut
Over the weekend, UCLA students received an email from the Dean of Life Sciences that some took as an attempt to intimidate strikers. In response, strikers taped a giant printout of that email on her door, along with a copy of an unfair practices complaint they filed with the state of California. We spoke to UCLA students about how these protests are affecting them.
I know a lot of my friends who rely heavily on TA office hours to succeed in their classes are very stressed about this. It's shown that TAs are absolutely essential to making classes run properly.
The loss of, I think discussion sections have noticed, I think for me and other peers that I've talked to, kind of a loss of that supplemental kind of aspect to a lot of classes.
The union wants pay raises, more affordable student housing, support for childcare and international students, transit incentives, research funding, improved leave for caregivers, and among the concessions, some pay raises for all student academic workers and up to 8 weeks of leave for some employees. Pressure on the UC administration is mounting, and at this rate, professors may be forced to grade final papers and exams all by themselves.